I love being able to provide women-centred care. It's such a rewarding part of every family's life and very special moment to be a part of.
When I think about midwives, I think about a really passionate, motivated group of people. And the message that come through to me loud and clear about midwives, that they really are there for the women, the babies and their families.
What about things like putting baby in the bath, or maybe some nice skin-to-skin contact?
I work in early childhood, so
do you? Gathering that information, gathering that knowledge, we know that the more prepared we are, it actually helps to build confidence and reduces fear. So we'll head on in. So come in.
Midwives have an opportunity to care for women and support women all the way through their experience of pregnancy. Before the baby's been born, monitoring throughout the pregnancy, inside our hospitals, outside our hospitals, and varying different models of helping support a family to come together.
So we'll get you settled, then we'll bring Bubs down.
They're probably one of the most privileged positions. There's nothing better than bringing new life into the world and being part of that.
So how did you feel about the birth? How do you feel that it all went?
It was very intense in the moment, but afterwards, thankful to everyone. Yeah, for this beautiful little bundle. Yeah.
I especially love being with women in this period of time in the labour, when you make a woman's labour by just the relationship that you build with her. And so I think that you can, really impact on how she feels about her birth for the rest of her life.
Isn't that right?
I'm extremely proud of the midwives of New South Wales. They have an absolute passion for what they do. They tell me that they absolutely love being midwives, and that's the type of midwife that we really want.
There's nothing in the world like being a midwife. The moment you kind of see a new baby come into the world, still to this day will give me tears and shivers, so I love it.
And that's the most beautiful moment, when that baby first comes out and comes up onto their chest and they look down and all the pain and all the screaming's forgotten and they just cry and the partner cries and they're just this gorgeous little family, and I've got goosebumps now. I'm proud to be a midwife because being let into women's lives and being invited into a moment in their lives which is a massive life event for them, their husbands, their families. I'm proud to be able to look after women and keep them well throughout their pregnancies. I'm glad that I'm able to be able to do that for women.
Midwives support women and their families to make that experience of birth the best that it can be. And it really is about trust and being supportive and being caring. They need to be able to bring that commitment and that joy for what they're doing. And they get to support women and their families through some very joyous times, but also some very challenging times.
Every birth is different, and I love each and every one, no matter the outcome, and think that it's just beautiful.
What we've seen through this pandemic is, because of some of the safeguards that we've had to take, that women might not have the people around them in the same way that they would ordinarily. This can be a time when family and friends gather to provide support, and it's a little bit different now. So midwives have really had to step up and fill that gap.
The relationships that you form with women when you caseload women is why we become midwives. Working with women and working with families during pregnancy and birth and those first 6 weeks is really important and really special. Getting that child, again, that parent off to a really good start. And if I can help the women do that in a small way, then I'm really happy with that.
So I want to thank all of the midwives out there in New South Wales Health. You do an incredible job. I love your passion I love the fact that you're highly skilled and you're highly motivated, but most of all that you make a really big difference to women, babies and the families. I thank you.
Best job in the world.